అంటే మీతో గడిపిన లాస్ట్ 1 yearలో నాకు అర్థమైంది మీరు ఇవి జనాల ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్స్ డస్ దట్ ఇంపాక్ట్ యూ వైల్ యూ సే ఎస్ టు అ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లైక్ మీరు ఫస్ట్ టైం కలిసినప్పుడు ఒక్కోసారి మీకు వాట్ ఇఫ్ యూ గెట్ అ గ్రేట్ సబ్జెక్ట్ బట్ మీకు ఎక్కడో కొద్దిగా ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్ సింక్ కొడుతున్నట్లుంటే మీరు స్టిల్ ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఓకే చెప్తారా చెప్పరా?
నేను ఎప్పుడు సబ్జెక్ట్ ఓకే అయితే నేను చెప్తాను. అండ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ బాగున్నప్పుడు గ్యారంటీగా ఎనర్జీ బాగుంటుంది.
సబ్జెక్ట్ ఓకే అయినాక కనుక ఇప్పుడు ఒక మనిషితో ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్ సింక్ లేదన్నప్పుడు మీరు
ఇట్స్ అ మైండ్ సెట్. నో యూ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు దట్ థింగ్ అండ్ ఐఎమ్ షూర్ when you want something to happen well, it'll always be positive.
Correct.
I never think negative at all. I'm right from the beginning of my career, because I'm always a producer's hero. So no matter anything, so I'm for the producer. I come from that background, so I think I'll always cite the producer more than anybody.
So we have seen it, sir. You should see,
on the set, yeah.
Yo, it's a tension for us, bro.
He's making the light man work.
It's tension for us because he'll come from his caravan. Generally what will happen if actor comes means అక్కడ కూర్చుంటారు, షార్ట్ రెడీ అన్నప్పుడు వస్తారు, చక్కగా వాళ్ళ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ చేసేయాలి. ఈయన క్రౌడ్ కంట్రోల్ అదెందుకు వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది అక్కడ. అది మనం కొన్ని స్పాట్ చేయడానికి ముందు ఆయన స్పాట్ చేస్తారు. అండ్ ఇట్ సచ్ అ హ్యూజ్ when sir is on set you have to be on your toes. It's like that. Yeah, that is there, that one quality that we all really admired in sir is like to get down and work. కొన్ని డేస్ అయితే లిటరలీ సార్ ఒక ఏడీ లాగా పనిచేసిన రోజులు ఉన్నాయి. లైక్ లిటరలీ లైక్ జనాలు వచ్చేది ఆయన గురించి, మళ్ళీ ఆయనే పాపం కంట్రోల్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు.
ముందు నుంచి అలవాటు.
రైట్.
I believe that as actors we have to do our duty. I mean, we are being paid well and we come to the set, and once I hear shot ready, that's it, my mind is there. As simple as that. I don't make it complicated at all. I've been like that from day one, and I wish everybody is like that, and I'm sure everybody who's into the project always are like that.
My question is to Venki sir. I don't know whether you remember, but I asked you this question while we were shooting. I asked you, sir, how do you approach your characters? Because I was so fascinated every time when I was watching you perform. I was just so impressed that I don't know how you just get it, and it feels so effortless. Normally I feel that I as an actor I feel pressurized and I feel too much efforts, but while looking at you, the process and the minute director says action, you're just in it. I mean, the transition is so effortless. I just wanted to know how do you do that?
No, to be honest, actually I don't put too much effort at all. And I've been very fortunate. I don't know, that some energy other than Venki, I always believed there's some other energy which is happening, because in every emotion, I remember from my earlier films, there's something else which was giving me the energy, and I said there's no way Venki can do this. I mean, he didn't come from any school of acting. He didn't come from, I mean, he's just coming and he's delivering. How is he doing it? And I think sometimes God gives us a few features in our our physical presence, whether the good eyes, a good smile, and your body language, something helps.
Yeah.
And many a time, I'll be very honest, I've not given that expression, and it just comes. And of course the appreciation, oh, you did a fantastic expression. No, I'm telling you, I didn't do that. Wow. It just came about by accident, and sometimes it's really it's captured well. So I think it is everybody's work around. Sometimes the cameraman lights it up so well, he gets some part of my eye, so and that comes about. I mean, I'm not saying that we don't put anything. We do మనం చేస్తాం ఎఫర్ట్, బట్ ఎక్కడో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ థింగ్. అండ్ ఆల్సో ద co-stars are there, the scene is written well, so many things, it's a whole thing. It's not just you alone.
Yeah.
And of course emotional scenes, I am very fortunate. I managed to crack that emotional scene in my early.
I think your emotional scenes are the best. Even though in your close-ups, when we were giving you the lines, I was feeling the emotion so much I couldn't stop myself, but just tears were falling, and it was just magical. No. I never experienced that.
See, when it comes to tears, maybe you guys have just come in last 10 years and stuff. Maku Telugulo, when I first came to Telugu industry, that time there was an image where మేబీ చాలామంది యాక్టర్స్ మనం ఎమోషనల్ సీన్స్ బాగా చేయమని ఒక చిన్న ఇమేజ్ ఉండేది. ఐ మీన్ దే యూస్ టు ఫీల్ లైక్ ఏడుపు scene, some crying scenes we do like this, or we go like this, or we against the wall. Because నేను ఒకసారి ఒక outdoor shooting, I went for an outdoor shoot, and there were some people were shouting there. I said, no, you guys are not, you should be able to give an expression in front of the camera. I said, why, what do you mean? లేదు సార్, ఏడుపు సీన్లో మీకు అందరూ అంత బాగా చేయరు. They felt we were not great in doing that. And I said, oh my God, is that the image we have? Maybe. And that's when I said, no, we have to work on it. I remember myself when I had a film called Dharmachakram. It gave me a lot of scope. And I told the director, no, man. And there was an extraordinary sequence. I think it's the death of the heroine. I told him, no, you better put the camera, man. Come on, let's work on this. There's no shaking the camera, me doing this and that. Let me. And I really worked for.
Wow.
There are a couple of films where I really worked.
Amazing.
Yeah, films like Dharmachakram and Ganesh. I went home. I in front of the mirror, I worked on my expressions. I knew, okay, I'm getting it. Or sometimes what I started doing is listening to some very good music from Ilayaraja sir, or some background scores. I put that sad thing, and then it was flowing, it was coming. Then I said, no, bring that music. While I'm doing it, I see that I get that music at the background,
Yeah.
So there are different
playing
ways.
music while he was acting as well. And
You did that for me as well.
Yeah.
You asked me which song do you want, from which part do you want it, and it's incredible, sir. You got live feedback from an audience, and it's so easy to take your stardom for granted. It's easy to say that, oh, I have so many followers and they will love me no matter what. But to go back and to work on it and to say, this is like you're proving to yourself that I can put effort into this and I can get better at this. I think that's amazing, to not take for granted what you have, to constantly be working on your craft. I think.
No, we also we have to see it's very delicate also, in the sense. Sometimes you have to remember that when the audience are not into it, no matter how well you do, they're going to just chop you. They'll just mercilessly, I remember watching a couple of the emotional scenes in my early other films. No way. When I say, Amma, hey, Apra Babu. There was they didn't enjoy it.
Right.
So then I want to know why I did the same thing. That maybe, the scene was not well written, maybe the acting was a little over. I don't know. In fact, in my third film, I think some emotional scene, they were asking me to do little overboard, and I was not comfortable. Amma, those little overacting thing, and I said, no way. And I was thinking different, but the director wanted me to do something else. I went back home and I said, no, man, this is not my scene. I think I'm going back. I remember, no, I cannot. I think I'm going back to America, and I just was not comfortable actually in between once, because the whole style of performance was a little over thing that time, and I was not thinking like that. But slowly, luckily, I had some wonderful directors, and Swarna Kamalam with Vishwanath Garu, and early stage the Kodram Krishna. They were all very different. Das and Narayana.
Sir, I know this is a 75th film, but మీకు ఎప్పుడు అనిపించలేదా ఇది అంటే I know you don't like saying that it's a landmark film, special film and all that. I know you don't like it, but for us, everybody, it's a special film. You waited almost a year before saying yes to anything. Yeah, I know that. But actually, when I came, I didn't come for ఏదో మూవీ అయిపోతుంది అదేం రాలా, బట్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు సే సార్ మీతో పని చేయాలి, and I just finished a project and I said, okay, I want to come work for you. బట్ మీరు ఎప్పుడు అనిపించలేదా ఇప్పుడు 1 or 2 మూవీ తీసిన బ్యానర్కి ఇంత 1 year తర్వాత మనం ఒక 75th ఫిల్మ్ ఇస్తున్నాము, మీకే అందరికన్నా పెద్ద బ్యానర్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరో జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ ఓన్లీ 1 or 2 film old. Only thing I did, I can say that I did Samsung Rife with Nani, that's it. My dream is always working with you and Nani sir. That supposed to be you together in the first film, didn't work out. So that's why I said either ఆయన ముందు వచ్చినా మీరు ముందు వచ్చినా చేయాలి అని. బట్ మీకు అనిపించలేదా ఇది, బికాస్ సురేష్ ప్రొడక్షన్స్ ఇస్ బిగ్గర్, హ్యాస్ ఎవ్రీథింంగ్, యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు వరీ అండ్ యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు, ప్లస్ కొత్త బ్యానర్ 1 or 2 మూవీస్ బ్యానర్, వీళ్ళు చేస్తారో చేయరో, ఇది అవుతుందో లేదో, బట్ ఈవెన్ దెన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో లైక్ 1 or 2 year మూవీస్ డైరెక్టర్, యంగ్ అయి, ఆ భయం ఎప్పుడు అనిపించలేదు సార్ మీకు?
అంటే To be honest, Andy, I always believe it happens. These are happenings in life, happenings in my career, okay? If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. No matter how much I try outside, I've been trying, if it didn't happen, for you it happened. So it's meant, ante, as simple as that. And if you look back in your career also, a lot of the films, sometimes correct ఆ టైంకి మీకు అవ్వాల్సింది జరిగిందండి ఆ టైంకి నాకు this is meant to be. I mean, that's it.
I know. You said it. This is the best thing happened. I mean, it happened for a reason. When I came and saw it,
everything is for a reason.
Everything, there is a reason for everything. This is the best thing happened. So I'm happy for that. But still, ఆ భయం అనేది మీకు ఎప్పుడు అంటే భయం అని కాదు బట్ కాన్షియస్లీ లైక్
So more than what I think I was feeling think that for you it was more a responsibility, for him more responsible, because Nag is 75 years old and I'm pretty cool about my career right now.
We know that.
So Meeku, in fact I always go back home and say it has to do really well for Venkat and Sailesh. I mean they deserve it, because the energy is new, I mean so new, and for me it was so I wanted to work with young people, new producers. So Meeka aadtene, I'll be happy,
You're doing an extended action cameo in this film.
Yeah.
How was it doing all the action sequences in the...
No, that's what it is a very sweet role and very important role, but I really liked it. The places where he comes, I think it was a very important places. And I always wondered, okay, if I didn't do, who would have done this character? And it's not like not many people would, they would look for the image, so many things when you say for a special appearance. But I did not think all that, because it